A couple of years ago, Ethan Allen laid off a couple hundred employees at Beecher Falls. Beecher Falls is part of the Canaan community, and it's a very isolated part of the state, and it also is very interactive with northern New Hampshire as well. They were the largest employer and really the only remaining employer in the area of size. And so when they had this layoff, we were recognizing it as a significant challenge.
I think NCIC got involved because John Freeman and others, members of the board of directors, other employees at NCIC, really saw a need. That part of the state is very closely aligned to Coos County, and that Ethan Allen facility employed a large number of people from both states. When the layoffs occurred, there was obviously a huge void there, and NCIC took it upon themselves to be one of the lead economic development groups to look at ways to help provide jobs in that area.
Well, really, we got started with John Freeman. We had a committee of people in the local area that got together, and we met and talked about how we can help out the employees, and also how we can get businesses to come up north and set up shop.
There's three phases to the project, looking at the costs associated with connecting to the gas line and developing a station to service the gas coming from the line, to develop a combined heat and power facility somewhere in the vicinity of that energy park, and then also a marketing analysis to look at the types of businesses that could be attracted to what is a very remote area of the state, but that would have available land, would have low-cost energy, would have low-cost power, and would have the resources available to help accommodate it.
There's some threshold costs to just build what they would call it M&R, or take station, to get the gas from the pipeline to the site. So there's those costs, and then there's the cost of any combustion turbine or other type of generator that you would install. So those costs are X, and then you can look at how much power would you need to sell or produce, or steam would you need to sell or produce to offset those costs and make it economical. If we can find industries that have a high need for power, and we can use that gas we know is economical to produce power and to produce steam or other forms of heat, then it's just a question of matching that load and that demand and finding industries that have a high need for that, and then maybe they can be attracted to the area, and then as a result provide, stimulate jobs and economic growth. We don't go into the study with really a sort of set size that we're looking for, but the reality out there is that most businesses are small businesses, so we don't want to rule out companies that are even a few people that are startups, all the way from your growth companies that are your 10 to 50 person, and obviously if there's opportunities for large companies to either help them continue to grow, stay at their current levels, or even come to the area, we'd be taking a look at that. But it's really about a mix. It's not putting all your eggs into one basket. This is the very early stages, sort of the preliminary. The market analysis leads to the energy analysis. That takes at most 6 months in terms of this project, but then that'll lead right into sort of if there's a no from there, is saying, okay, should we do something? If so, what? And then that would be implemented immediately. But basically, in terms of actually leading to private investment and development, an energy plant probably within 12 to 18 months after that 6-month initial period, and then the attraction of companies basically over a 20-year period is what you're looking at.
Partnerships are critical. We need to work with the communities. We need to work with the lending partners such as banks and alternative lenders. And we also work with the state agencies and the government-related organizations such as the governor's office, congressmen, senators. They all come together. The federal delegation all comes together and works with us and everybody to try to overcome such problems. We don't always know what the solution will be as we enter in, but the work is very important to rebuild and create a new economy.